Is a new segment I'm doing called Reason for Return, and just looking at some products and what things they can do to fix it and why people are having issues now. One of the big things are these Ipod charging cables. These are the 30-pin cables. And the one on the left is actually 6 or 7 years old. And the reasons this lasts is because it's designed different than the new one. The new one on the right is what I got with my iPad last year. And if you look at it, the new one is a little thinner, and there's more cord for that top part. But the big thing for me is how it connects to the connector, and this is called the stress reliever. If you look at this old one, you're gonna see that those little that little thing is almost acts like a brace, so you really can't pull the cord too extremely up or down. And this actually prolongs the life of the cord. So these have never ripped on me. These stress relievers have never ripped. And on these cables, the cable and the connector port have never really frayed or at these points, at these stress points right here. But you're going to see that on the new one, they just use a really cheap stress relief. And even though this is a brand new one, so I pulled it out of the box, you're going to see that I'm just like pulling a little bit, I can get a lot more torque on it and put a lot more stress on the connector. And so these things, a lot of people have problems with them not lasting as long. And I'll show you with a monoprice in the similar design. And you're going to see that once that little stress relief thing, or what they call a stress relief thing, cracks, then the cable is just grinding against that that connector, and that's a lot of stress on the cable. And this cable actually went bad. And if you're wondering why I'm using a monoprice instead of the Apple, because monoprice is a very good company and they will replace all these cables once they break. But for me, I think that these companies should just make better ones. And monoprice already has them on their headphones. So you see that this stress reliever is probably one of the best I've seen. It goes multi-dimensional. It's really heavy duty. I don't think that this is ever going to come loose from the connector. And monoprice and Apple should just think about adding these things to these charging cables so people don't have to buy them all the time. And this is just a thing my sister goes buy it, and I should buy it twice. And if the companies charge us a little bit more and they didn't expect us to buy 2 or 3 cables over the lifespan, it would just save us money in the long run. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks.